The competition keeps getting better, and somehow, some way, so do you. What did you think of that performance?
And it was a tough fight. I got dropped for the first time. That was crazy. I just got caught with a punch. The next thing you know, I was on the floor. But I've always wanted to experience that. Not like, I know it's bad, but I've always pictured myself like in a fight like this, and to be in the ring with Gallo, a legend, and to take his belt, it makes it that much more better.
This guy is a legend, one of the greatest littleweight fighters of all time. But you had it going on him early on. What was working for you in the first half of the fight?
Just keeping my distance. He didn't know what to do when I was on the outside, and Robert kept telling me that. So I just stuck to the game plan, and it worked out. I got a little careless, and that's why I got dropped.
You had him hurt early on, knocked him down in the early rounds. You surprised he was still coming forward after that?
Nah, not really. I know he's a tough fighter. He has more knockouts than I have fights, so that says a lot itself. Like I said, it's an honor to share the ring with Gallo, take his belts. It's on to bigger things from here.
All right, so you mentioned the knockdown, 5th round of this fight. It looks like you're in total control up to that point, and then he catches you. What happened in that sequence?
I don't even know. I just got caught with the punch. The next thing you know, I was on the floor. I always wondered what it felt like, and now I know, so I don't want it to happen again.
We saw you look over at your corner immediately after you got knocked down. What was going through your mind as you got up?
Oh, it was a flash knockdown. I knew that right away because, right after I got up, I was already conscious again. So I just laughed it off and went back to the game plan.
You know, the final round of this fight, you landed a great body shot, and it looked like you knew right away he wasn't getting up from that.
Yeah, I did. I got him with a good body shot. I saw the way he was rolling on the floor. I knew that was it.
Could you tell as soon as it landed that it was going to be lights out?
To be honest, I thought he was going to get back up, so I was already mentally prepared to go on to the next round. But, he stayed down, and that was it.
You've talked a lot about how Gallo's had things to say about your performances against Carlos Cuadras and Sri Sakat Sorungvisai. Did that motivate you coming into the ring tonight?
Yeah, I definitely had a chip on my shoulder. Wanted to prove him wrong, that I'm the real deal. I've been saying it all week, that I was going to show him tonight, and I did.
Carlos Cuadras, Sri Sakat Sorungvisai, and now Juan Francisco Estrada. Is it at all surreal to you to be beating these guys that you grew up watching?
Honestly, it is. Just to share the ring with them, to be on the same poster as them, is just crazy to look at, but here I am taking over the division.
You knew coming into this fight that Estrada has a rematch clause. You can do this again in the fall. If he doesn't exercise that rematch, what do you want to do next?
I want the winner, Ioka Martinez.
Is it important to you to become undisputed in this weight class?
Definitely. That's something that I've seen other fighters do, and just to see them with all the belts, it's motivating.
But I have to ask you before I let you go, I've said this all week long to people, how far away are we from Bam Rodriguez against Naoya Inoue? We are only 2 weight classes apart, and that looks like one of the biggest fights that can be made in one of these weight classes.
I know people want that, but let's be real, right now it's a fantasy fight. I got to work my way up. He's at 122 right now, I'm barely at 115, so I got business to handle here at this weight class.
It's a fantasy fight, but it just got a little bit closer tonight, Bam. Congratulations.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
All right, I'm going to turn to Eddie Hearn. Eddie, you've seen this guy do some special things over the last couple of years, knocking out Sorungvisai, knocking out Sonny Edwards. Now he does it to Juan Francisco Estrada. What were you thinking when he landed that final shot?
It was just breathtaking. I want to say thank you to the legend, El Gallo Estrada. I want to say thank you to the pound-for-pound star, Jesse Bam Rodriguez. I want to say thank you to Phoenix, Arizona, because that was exactly what we dreamed of here tonight. Incredible, breathtaking. You know, the heart of El Gallo after being dominated to come back with a knockdown. But I'm sorry, this young man is 24 years of age. When you mention Crawford, when you mention Usyk, when you mention Inoue in the pound-for-pound list, you better say those 3 special letters. Bam, right? Bam Rodriguez is a pound-for-pound star, unquestionably. And he's going to go and dominate the super flyweight division. El Gallo has that rematch clause. I don't know about you, I'd love to see the fight again. We'll go away, we'll look at it, but what a night in Phoenix. And you saw a legend against, in my opinion, one of the future stars of the sport.
You know, Gallo does have that rematch clause. If he doesn't exercise, you just heard Bam say, I want the unification winner that's coming up next month. How easy or difficult do you think that fight would be to make?
Yeah, look, hopefully everyone wants to prove they're the best in the division. Bam does. You know, he's been up, down, he's a 2-division, 2-time unified world champion as well. Now he's Ring Magazine champion as well. El Gallo has the right to the rematch. We're ready to do that if he wants to exercise it. If not, we go after the other champions. But he's 24 years of age. The future is unbelievably bright, and they both deserve incredible respect. That was exactly what makes this sport so beautiful.
You believe the future for Bam Rodriguez includes Naoya Inoue?
In a fantasy world, yes. He's 24. He's going to end up at 122 at some point. We'll see when that is.
All right, we're going to bring in Gallo Estrada here. We'll do this very quickly, Gallo. Gallo, another tremendous effort from you tonight. What went wrong in your mind?
Sí, otro esfuerzo enorme esta noche de ti. ¿Qué es lo que te ha ido mal esta noche al final?
Bueno, yo sé en qué fallé y lo vamos a arreglar en la revancha.
I know the mistake that I made in there, and I want the rematch.
What mistakes did you make in there?
¿Qué errores exactamente cometiste?
Bueno, entrenar en el boxeo un poco más. Hice una gran preparación, pero siento que me faltó más condición física.
Yeah, so what I need to do a bit more in the next fight is to box a little bit more. You know, we had really good preparation in there, but that's something that I'd put right in the second fight.
You faced some big punchers in your career. When he hit you with that body shot, have you ever been hit by someone like that?
Has enfrentado a muchos pegadores en tu carrera boxística. Cuando recibiste este golpe al cuerpo, ¿habías sentido un golpe así tan fuerte en tu carrera?
Bueno, no desde que era boxeador amateur, que me pegaron un gancho exactamente ahí y me tumbaron cuando era amateur. Pero ahorita, como te comento, sé que fallé en algo y lo vamos a arreglar.
Yeah, no, I've not felt a punch like that until my amateur days where I was hit with a left hook to the body. It was exactly the same as that. But what I want to do, I've said I've made errors in this fight and I want to put them right in the second one.
Do you think you underestimated him a little bit?
¿Crees que lo habías subestimado un poquito en esta pelea?
No, yo sabía que era un gran peleador. Como te comento, yo fallé y lo vamos a arreglar de nuevo, te lo digo.
No, he's a great fighter. You know, I didn't underestimate him. As I say, I've made mistakes tonight, and that's what happened.
So you're saying right now, you'll be back, rematch with Bam Rodriguez.
¿Estás diciendo que vas a volver? ¿Quieres la revancha con Bam Rodriguez? ¿Estás seguro?
Sí, no, sí, sin duda. Está el contrato, la revancha, y vamos a entrenar duro para ganar esta pelea.
No, of course, that's in the contract. So we'll take that rematch, and there's no doubt we'll win that rematch.
Thank you, Gallo. Look forward to seeing you again.
Con ganas de verte el próximo.
Claro, muchas gracias a toda la gente por venir. Un abrazo.
Thank you, everyone, and thanks for coming tonight. I appreciate it.